Hey everyone, how are you doing today? It's Marla. It's October the 26th and it's almost Halloween. I love Halloween. Halloween is kind of one of my favorite holidays because it's kind of the first holiday leading into the other major holidays like Thanksgiving and everything else. And it also means fall to me, which is really nice because I went up and got out this morning in Florida and I had to wear almost a heavy jacket because it was 50 degrees when I was walking earlier this morning. It was so nice. And I just love this time of year. I love fall. I'm so excited that we're finally starting to get a little bit of cooler weather here. And with one of the other videos that I did a while ago, I know a lot of you know that I've been in the process of kind of helping my son look over and proofread his college applications. And as of October, I think like right around the 15th or so, he had all his apps in, and he's actually heard back from 2 schools already, which is kind of exciting. He got accepted at both. One of them is very far away, University of Oregon in Eugene, which he is very excited about and he really does want to go to. And there's also a local school in Florida, and the other 3 schools we haven't heard from yet. I don't think we're going to hear from them until probably around December, but it's kind of so unique right now because when I was going to school, I know we definitely had early decision, and I'm pretty sure we had early action, but I just don't remember having this rolling admission kind of thing where kind of as soon as you get your app in, they kind of look at it and they can tell you. I mean, I know I did not know what schools I had been accepted in as of October. It's just kind of crazy. It's great for the kids now, but it's just unbelievable to me to think that somebody already knows they've been accepted in a school and it's only October the 26th. But the reason I'm here today to film this video is I just got sent, and I don't think these are available in stores that you can actually go out and purchase. I'm pretty sure it's all online, and I got both of mine from QVC. One is they're both concealers. One is from Mally Cosmetics, and it's the cancellation concealer, and the other one is from It Cosmetics, and it is Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. I like one of these, and I really don't like the other one. So let me get started with the one I really don't like, and it's the one from Mally. And again, these are my perceptions. You may love this, but I really don't like this. Both of these I purchased in tan. I found that kind of odd because even though I have light olive skin, I usually get a somewhat lighter under eye concealer. I felt that both of these ran on the lighter side. I have never purchased a tan shade when it comes to my under eye area, but both of these were in the shade tan. Now the Mally one, thankfully, I got a little smart this time and I decided to purchase just the refill because I felt if I didn't like it, I wouldn't have forked over the entire amount for purchasing kind of the actual case that this refill, is sold in. I just purchased the refill, and I'm glad I did because I just didn't like this. This one is, let's see, $15, I believe. What I didn't like about this is I felt this, and this is kind of what the tan shade looks like. I'm going to put some photos of this at the end after I put these under my eyes because I really think sometimes you really can't judge what the color of this is looking at your computer screen. The reason I didn't like this is this reminded me of a lot of the cheap concealers I would purchase from the drugstore. Some of the cheaper ones, kind of thick, chalky. I just didn't care for it. Creased, went into all my wrinkles under my eyes, and just not creamy. Even though it looks creamy when I put it on, it just was kind of thick and cheap. Didn't like this one from Mally whatsoever, but I will swatch it later and put it under my eyes so you can get a look at what it looks like when it's put on under my eye. The one I really did love is the one from It Cosmetics, the Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. This has collagen in it and vitamin C and K. I think this is really a great under eye concealer, especially for someone like me who has mature skin. The one thing about this is, though, I tried to the first time I put it on, I tried to moisturize the area under my eye first with my Tarte brightener. I think my Tarte under eye brightening cream, and not a good idea because this really is already super creamy, and when you put the two of them together, it almost makes this too creamy and it ends up separating. So I found that this works better if I just don't moisturize a lot under my eye and just put this on straight. I also got this in tan, so I think these also seem to run on the light shades, the light side to me when it comes to the shades. What I like about this is super opaque, and when I first took it out, I looked at it and I thought to myself, I looked at it and felt it. It reminded me a lot in consistency of the Makeup Forever Full Coverage Concealer, because it is kind of a thicker concealer. The thing I at first thought I wasn't going to like about it is I looked at it and I said, oh, it's pink. It has pink undertones and I have yellow undertones. And usually I purchase products for under my eyes that are more on the shade of the yellow undertones. This works fabulously well at covering up my dark, I have like very dark, purplish, Count Dracula, somebody sucked all the blood out of my system, under eye concealer, under eye area. It's just very dark. And the pink actually seemed to work really well at covering up the darkness under my eyes. Don't ask me why, but it just did. And very opaque and didn't really settle into my lines and wrinkles, didn't crease a lot, and just with very nice creamy consistency. I really like this. I know I did a concealer review a while ago on MAC, the MAC under eye concealer that I liked, but this really I think is better even than the MAC under eye concealer. Now when I looked at some reviews, some people didn't like this, but I've tried a lot of concealers and I really do love this. So instead of me talking anymore about these, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off both the makeup I have under my eyes right now, and I actually have the Bye Bye under eye concealer on right now, but I'll take everything off under my eyes, put both of these on, do some photos with some swatches, and let you really get a good look at what this actually looks like. So let me do that right now. This is a photo of Mally Cancellation Concealer in the shade Tan. So this is the Cancellation Concealer under my eyes, and the reason I don't like it is I've just applied this probably a few seconds ago, and you can see already where under the eye, you can see some of those lines where the wrinkles are starting to crease out, and that is the reason I don't like this. The concealer is very creamy. It does a fairly good job of covering up my dark circles, but not perfect. But I just don't like the creasing that it does in the wrinkles under my eyes. And here's a little swatchy of the Bye Bye Concealer by IT Cosmetics. This is the shade Tan, and these do run slightly on the lighter side. And this is the Bye Bye Concealer under my eyes. I really love it. It doesn't settle into my lines. Gives that whole area under my eyes a very moisturized, youthful, radiant, glowing look. It's not greasy. I personally love this concealer. I even like the fact that it has a slightly pinkish hue to it because it just seems to do a really good job of canceling out the dark circles under my eyes. And I can't say enough about it. So I really do. This really has become a very, very good concealer for me. So hopefully this was a very good informative review for you. You may want to consider purchasing this or taking a look at it at least. And I will see you guys soon. Have a great week and a great Halloween if I don't talk to you before that. Bye-bye.